this week's basketball edition of Peek at the Week, I'm Rachel Vigil from inside the WAC Digital Network studio. December is here and we are less than 1 month away from conference play. Who's excited? There are some good matchups on the schedule for this week. Let's start with the men's teams. Kansas City will take on Iowa State tonight starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. The Roos are currently on top of the WAC standings at 5-4, while the Cyclones are first in the Big 12 at 4-3. That game will be on Cyclones TV. Crosstown rival UC Riverside will head to the CBU Event Center to take on the Lancers. After 24 losses last season, CBU got the 80-70 win to end the streak and will look to keep that winning streak alive starting tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Time on ESPN+. California Baptist has the WAC Player of the Week in guard Milan Aqua. The junior had a career-high 37 points, including 5 3-pointers. Aqua also grabbed 7 rebounds and dished out 7 assists in a 1-point loss to South Dakota. CSU Bakersfield head coach Rod Barnes will head back to the place where his career began when the Roadrunners take on Ole Miss this Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Central Time on the SEC Network Plus. After a trip to the Cayman Islands, New Mexico State will head to the other side of the continent, all the way to Beasley Coliseum to take on Washington State. Tip-off is set for 12 p.m. Pacific Time on Saturday. You can catch that game on the Pac-12 network. Another Pacific Northwest matchup will be Portland taking on Seattle U at 7 p.m. Pacific Time on Saturday. This is our WDN featured men's game of the week. This is the Elgin Baylor Classic for the Redhawks, named in honor of the Pro Basketball Hall of Famer who is an SU alum. It will be played at the Show Air Center in nearby Kent, Washington. On the women's side, it's a flip from the men's team as CBU heads to UC Riverside on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. The Lancers got the 65-57 win last season and will look to keep the win streak alive. Missouri will take the short drive from Columbia, Missouri to Kansas City to take on the Roos. This is our WDN featured women's game of the week. Tip-off is set for 2 p.m. Central Time on Sunday afternoon. Casey sits at 4-4 on the season while the Tigers are off to a 2-6 start. Seattle U hosts a pair of home games this week as Sacramento State plays at the Red Hawk Center on Friday afternoon. On Sunday, Susie Barcomb's team welcomes in Long Beach State. UTRGV's forward Jordan Augustus is the WAC Basketball Player of the Week for the women's side after posting her first career double-double against Texas A&M Kingsville. On top of that, the graduate student added another double-double in the books with a 75-64 win against UTSA. Make sure to follow along on the WAC social media accounts all week long to stay updated on basketball from around the league. For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Rachel Vigil.